I'm going to start today's video a little backwards and go ahead and dive into the giveaway. Yes, a giveaway. We have now officially committed to posting full-time content to Instagram. And in celebration of that and to kind of drive traffic over there, we want to start doing some giveaways here over on Instagram. So feel free, give us a follow. That is how you enter. It is free to do. Every new follower we get is automatically entered into a contest. You could win some MSC t-shirts, some mugs, stickers, perhaps even a weather radio. So feel free, give us a follow. MI Storm Chasers is the username. It is also top right of your screen there in that pink banner. Hop over to Instagram, go ahead and search Michigan Storm Chasers or MI Storm Chasers, the username, and that is how you find us. We have about 3,000 followers or so. So we're not as large as we are here on YouTube or Facebook, but we are trying to build the audience over there. Feel free to support us, give us a follow. Who knows? You may just win something. All that aside, let's go ahead and dive into the forecast. Starting with the European model here, next couple of systems to watch. No major systems, but we are seeing a start of what could be an active pattern. Moving this into the weekend, we're going to see a couple snowflakes potentially up in the UP on Saturday during the morning and afternoon time frames. That's going to be no big deal. As we move into Monday morning here, so after a dry weekend, take note of that. Perhaps some snowflakes in the UP, but the rest of us are dry. Monday morning, a Clipper-like system from Alberta, Canada swings through, and it kind of brings a mess of rain, snow, and perhaps even some sleet or freezing rain across the lower peninsula, perhaps the upper peninsula as well. That's going to be Monday morning arrival time, but I'm not going to get too specific with this just yet, being that we are 4 or 5 days out. We're going to watch this closely. It's not going to be anything significant snow or ice-wise, I wouldn't think, but it will probably be impactful for travel, make some slick conditions potentially for a Monday morning commute. But the overall thing I'm communicating with this graphic here is as we continue into the week, a second system moves in for your Tuesday, and then we're going to go into Wednesday, a little bit drier conditions, then Wednesday night into Thursday. Here comes system number 3. And again, rain, snow mix potential here, perhaps even sleet and freezing rain at times. That's going to work through the state for your Thursday. And then that's going to be a little bit of a dry slot there. And then a fourth system comes in for the Friday, Saturday time frame, which could bring some renewed chances of snow, perhaps rain and sleet or freezing rain as well. So a busy week is upcoming. We're not going to get specific in terms of snow amounts, ice amounts, or impacts just yet. The overall pattern is going to trend active. As we get closer to these days, we'll get specific with our forecast. But right now, do plan for an active week here in Michigan. And again, it shouldn't be significant in terms of snowfall or ice impacts, but it could be enough to make some slick travel at the very least out there. All right. Moving on to our temperatures here. Going to take this back full screen for you guys. This is a map of air temperatures, not your wind chills, your actual air temperatures. We are saying bye to our Arctic air. We're going to have one more night tonight of perhaps some single to, we're going to say below 0 to single digit wind chills up in the UP. And then we're going to look ahead to the weekend. We're going to warm up as we get toward that Saturday and Sunday time frame. We're going to pause it right about here. We're going to notice Saturday, again, mid-20s for a lot of the state. Going into Sunday, that's when we're going to start seeing some warmer air fill in here. So here's Sunday. We're getting 30s, low to mid 30s across much of the state. And that trend will continue into the early part of next week. And that's also why a lot of these systems that we just looked at are kind of rainy, kind of freezing rainy, sleet, and also snow, because our temperatures are going to be very close to freezing. So it's not going to be an all snow. It's not going to be an all rain. It's probably going to be a mix of both here. It could make for a sloppy mess multiple times in the upcoming week. As we move into Monday, we're going to see our temperatures will surge into the upper 30s, perhaps even low 40s, maybe, just maybe, touching 50. And yes, even potential for 50 up here in the UP. Do I think we're going to hit 50? Probably not. Is there a chance? Absolutely there is. So we're going to keep an eye on that. It's going to be for Monday. Going into Tuesday, a much of the same repeat here. We're going to see low to mid 40s across much of the state here. Kind of back this up for Tuesday afternoon. We're going to see 40s around the state. And then it kind of retreats back south there for the evening. Wednesday, again, a resurgence. 40s, maybe upper 40s potentially here for Wednesday. Going to Thursday, here comes some colder air back in that could filter in some wind chills and also air temperatures below 0. So at least 4 or 5 days of warmer air. And then by the time we get to that weekend time frame, we may be looking at some some snow squall, some lake effect snow potential as well, especially with these systems kind of lining up. They could usher in some snow squalls and lake effect snow to keep an eye on for your weekend time frame. But right now, confidence is overall low. Do you plan for 4 days of mild temperatures and then a resurgence back down into the frigid air for the weekend? So that is the upcoming week. We'll get specific with everything in the coming videos. I want to turn attention here to the forecasted temperatures based on the European out of the Lansing area. Take a full screen for you guys and also take note. We're seeing 2 days on the European that do have 50-degree potential here. First one is Wednesday, February 26th. So this upcoming midweek, we definitely could see those upper 40s for sure. 50 maybe achievable, for areas further south close to the Indiana-Ohio border. But overall, most of us will see 40s at the very least. And also, we're seeing a warm-up back for the first week of March. It won't last long, but potential is there for a little warmer pattern there as we move into the March timeframe. Overall consensus with this forecast is an overall active pattern and an overall warmer pattern for the most part. Going into the long term, the future, I will mention this very briefly here. I have completed my analysis of the upcoming severe season. So we're going to post a video about that probably in the next couple of days here. I apologize for the notification there. I didn't realize it was still on. But we're going to probably go over that next couple of days here. We're going to release our forecast, our prediction for severe season here in Michigan. And if you are a severe or a non-severe lover, I think you both will be satisfied with this. I think it could go kind of both ways here. I'll explain everything in detail on a future video. But overall, going into the long term here, the month of March, per the CPC guidance, has equal chances of both below and above average temperatures. And we're kind of agreeing with that here as well. We're going to see temperatures right around that average mark, which is for March, about 40 to 42 or so degrees for the most part. As we get later in the month, it kind of gets warmer. But overall, we're going to see that average pattern continue. But one thing we're watching here for March is the activity with our current setup across the, we're going to say the global region here, the U.S. especially. We're just seeing a consistent signal for system after system after system. So March is going to be active. It could be snow, ice, rain, maybe some severe potentially. But overall chances for rain or precipitation, should I say, are very high for the month of March for above average. So perhaps some drought relief as well, as we do remain in a drought too. But overall, that's your forecast for today. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, MI Storm Chasers, for a chance to win in our giveaways. We have a couple shirts, some mugs, some stickers, a weather radio. So do not miss that. I'll be taking place here over the next couple of days to weeks. So we'll give you a couple days to go follow. And again, username is on your screen there. Before we hop out of here, shout out to today's sponsor. We're going to go Pro Powder out of the South Haven area. They do powder coating needs for residential or commercial use. 269-637-8722 is the number to call there. And again, thank you to Pro Powder for being today's sponsor of the daily YouTube video here at Michigan Storm Chasers. I'll be back tomorrow for an update on that system coming in for that Monday timeframe, and also pay attention. We're going to be releasing our severe weather forecast, or prediction, should I say, for the 2025 storm season here in Michigan very soon. You guys have a great Friday. I'll see you guys later.